if you're catching this now. Or happy day whenever this does find you in your world. Today is day 19 of 30 of me going live. It is 8:45 in the morning, and I have updates from the vet yesterday. If you weren't on the live yesterday and you don't watch my lives, yesterday morning I woke up and both of my animals, my cat as well as my dog, had something going on in their left eye. I really like their vet. Normally I'm able to get in same day if it's like something critical. And of course, by the time I get to the vet, my cat's eye is basically better. So I'll show you Pepper. Come here, Pepsi girl. Come here for a second. Yeah, I know. Let's just show the people. Let's just show the people. She goes, Mom, I don't really like this. Hey, but both of her eyes, they're good this morning. Buttermilk was a different story. Buttermilk had an ulcer in one of her eyes, which to me in layman's terms means she scratched her eye. And so she's on a pain medication, and like an OTC, like an Advil. She's on an antibiotic, and now she's also on 2 different eye droppers as well. So I'm going to show you Buttermilk, but I will forewarn you that it's very inflamed right now. And she's supposed to be wearing a cone. And I don't know if you've ever put a cone on a dog. It's not, how do I say this? I've been allowing my emotions, I've been pitying her. I feel bad that she has to wear the cone. So if I've been home, I haven't been having her wear the cone because I'm here, but all right, I'll show you her eye. Come here, you little potato. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. Hi. Is it Paisley? Hi, Paisley. My dog had to go to the vet yesterday because I didn't know it at the time, but she has an ulcer in her eye. So I was just sharing with people. It's this eye in particular. Well, good morning, Paisley. How are you? Do you have any animals? This one is a sucker for attention, always. Buttermilk. So she scratched her eye. You do? What kind of animals do you have? I find that they're the best. They're so unconditionally loving, you know? So, yeah. So hopefully she has an appointment back at the doctor in a week, and I just need to keep a cone on her so she doesn't scratch her eye again. But she's been eating and drinking and doing all the things that an animal does. Oh, you have a cat and a dog. I have one of each as well. And I love them both unconditionally, but for different reasons, you know? The dog is always here to serve me. Yeah, you always want more of mom. And the cat, she's up on the counter. I wonder if y'all can see her. Yeah. See her? So, oh, careful, Buttermilk. Go ahead. You can come over here. Careful, sissy. Yeah. So that is our morning right now. I also was going to work on, I started a gratitude journal recently where I write down 3 things that I'm grateful for each day. So I'm going to do that with you all. And I'm a little bit behind because the last time I made an entry was on the 14th of November. Oh, MD, I'm good. How are you? It's good to see you. Hi, Raftar. Good day. I'm writing down a few things for my gratitude journal this morning. What do I want my third one to be? Okay, so my 3 things I am grateful for today. I'm grateful for my fur babies, my pets. I'm grateful for medicine to heal them, and I'm grateful to be alive. Those are my things I'm grateful for today. You are fine. That's wonderful to hear. I am well as well. Today is my Monday, so I work later today. And I would say generally I enjoy my job, but it's definitely not my dream. It's definitely, it's not something that I would do if, it's just not my dream, I'll put it that way. But it's allowing me to discover my dream, which this YouTube channel is definitely a part of. So all will be okay later today when I get to go into work. In the US, we have this thing, and maybe it's a global thing, I don't know, I am ignorant to know if other places would have it, but on Sunday evenings, there's this phenomenon called the Sunday Scaries. And it's like this, I would say, maybe anxiety that certain people would feel knowing that Monday is the next day, that work starts like the next day. And after I left corporate America, thankfully, I don't experience that anymore. Raftar, how was your day today? My day today is good. I really haven't, it's about almost 9 o'clock in the morning where I am, so I've gotten up, I showered, I took my dog for a walk, took care of her eye. I took her to the vet yesterday, her and the cat, and my dog has an ulcer in her eye, which to me, in like layman's terms, was she scratched her eye. So she's on 2 oral medications and 2 eye drop medications, and she's supposed to be wearing a cone for the next week. I have a cone for her, but she's so thick because she's a bulldog that the cone, to fit her neck, the cone basically rests on the ground. She's not tall enough. So I feel guilty for her wearing the cone because I perceive it as uncomfortable for her. But I ordered her a new one. It's supposed to arrive today, and it's more like a pillow. So we'll see how that goes. But my day is going really well. I feel blessed to be alive. You know, not everybody woke up today. And so, yeah, I feel grateful to be alive. And also when I am aware enough, I get excited about my days because I know God knows this, but I don't. I know I'll get to meet new people today that I've never met before, and I always get really excited about that. Or there's experiences that I'm going to have today that I know, like for example that bring me joy that I couldn't have predicted when I first woke up. So, oh yeah, the kitty cat. Let me find her. She's really good at hiding, and of course she's a black cat too. Oh, hey Pepper, come here. I know what'll get her. Oh yeah, come here, Mama. Yeah, you gotta wait, Buttermilk. Come here, Pepper. Come over here. Yep. Yeah, gotta go a little closer. And I'm gonna snatch you up here in a second. Oh yeah, what do you think of that? All right, I know. All right. All right. So that was Pepper. She's not the best model. And it's Buttermilk's left eye that is messed up. Man, normally y'all gotta do something for this. Today's a good day. All right, Pepsi, pepperoni, you get one more. There you go, that's it. We're done. Oh shoot, sorry y'all, my mic fell off here. All right, so I showed the cat, Raftar. Are you take a dinner? I don't quite understand exactly what you mean. It's breakfast time for me in the morning. It's like 9 in the morning, so I haven't thought that far to dinner yet today. Raftar, so cute cat you have, but I like dogs mostly. I totally can understand that. It wasn't until I met my sister's cat that I realized cats can be really fucking cool. But I obviously love my dog too. It's like apples and oranges. They're two different things to me. Oh, Zombie Parks. How are you, my brother? Good day to you. Good day. I'm well. I was just updating everybody from the vet appointment yesterday. All is well. I jokingly told my pets that they got Christmas early. Don't expect any fucking Christmas presents. You just got them in November. Obviously, that's a lie. But, you know, I'm thankful that I have abundance and that, you know, I was able to take them yesterday without any financial worry, you know? But I'm good. I'm just getting my day started. Today's 19 of 30 of going live, if you can believe it. Yeah, the time's just flying by. So, what? You just can't be cute all the time. Say hi. Black Diamond, yeah, she is so beautiful to me. She has a couple of gray hairs on her chin, which I wonder, God, I just gave her a kiss. I have cat hair all over me now. I wonder as she gets older if she will have more chin hairs that are gray. I don't know, we'll see. I'm doing very well. You just made my day. Well, shoot, right on. And there's more hours left of it, you know? It's always nice when that making of the day can be ticked off like earlier in the day. And also that we can have the awareness to have gratitude for that experience. Raftar, it's getting dark in India. It's night, 10:26 p.m. Wow. I wonder, so this is my ignorance about India, is how close it is actually to the equator. Like how much daylight do you gain or lose in a day when it starts to be, you know, the changing of a season? Like for example, where I am, I don't know exactly, but now at 4 o'clock in the evening, 4 p.m., it's dark where I am, absolutely dark. And we still have 6 more weeks till it's actually the shortest day of the year. So I wonder if it's like that where you are. But if you go further south in the United States, like to Florida, California, because they're closer to the equator, they don't lose the daylight like we do. Zombie Parks, this is true. You are one of the few who just make my entire day better by being able to talk to you when I can. Damn, that's a lot of responsibility. But you know what's cool is I don't really feel responsibility because it's just me being me and you being you. Sorry, Pepper. One thing I realized a few years ago about relationships, because my relationships all sucked. Really, they did. None of them were authentic or fulfilling or really like rooted in love. Is an important value for me in relationships is freedom. Freedom to be yourself, freedom to speak how you want to speak, freedom to come and go. And when I say come and go is like, there's no expectation in relationships with me. And I feel that with you as well. So Vaneet, hello, good day. How are you? Thank you for joining. Zombie Parks, and I already felt that connection the same day I met you. Yeah. Isn't that wild? I don't know if it's the more enlightened I become. I don't know what the word exactly would be, but there's definitely times when I meet people and I think to myself, I know this person. Like I've met this person before, like in another lifetime. I may not. There's just a familiarity there. And I'm sure maybe you all have experienced that. Maybe not, but I certainly have. I hold you close to my heart as well. That's very, very sweet and endearing. Vaneet, how are you doing, Tiffany? Seeing your happy face makes me happy. I'm glad I could be of service. I'm doing really well today. I'm just getting my day started. I definitely have, some cleaning that I'm gonna do today, not very exciting stuff. I can just see, different piles of clutter that I have created in my life, just coming in my house and dropping things versus putting them away. And then I work this evening. So I'm well. How about yourself? MD, what are your future plans, sister, for today or in life? Today, I really will probably not do anything too extreme. I'm probably gonna pick up my house. I've got some dishes to do and I need to go get some groceries. I would call it adult type things. But I'll probably watch some TV as well and just relax. I have been contemplating getting my cat a cat tree. And so I probably am gonna go looking online for something like that because I just want to get her a cat tree. What about you, MD. I know you said it was later where you are. What kind of plans do you have going on? Zombie Parks. You're just someone I feel safe with. I don't know what it is, but there is something that is telling me to hold you close to me. Well, of course you're safe with me. Also, as you very well know, you can't predict how someone will feel around you. So no matter how safe you try to make the environment, someone can still perceive it as unsafe. And so what's beautiful about your and I's relationship is it's fostered through authenticity, which builds trust, you know? So, yeah, I appreciate you as well. Very, very much so. Raftar, are you married? No, I am not married. I am single. I'm a single woman. But something I realized recently, because normally the next question is, why? Why are you single? And I realized that I do want to get married at some point in time. I don't know if I can still have children or not. I'm not like in menopause or anything, but what I mean by that is, you may not realize it, but I'm 40. I turned 40 this year in June. And so as women get older, I don't know if I can have children. It's not a huge desire of mine, but I definitely do want to be married. But I also don't just date to date. I would solely date with the intention of marriage. And so I just haven't found the right person yet for myself, personally. So, Vineet, I like your attitude, Tiffany. These much work you have, but never brag. Oh, thank you about it. You are awesome. Isn't being humble, humble, having humility, it doesn't cost anything. And for me, instead of thinking I have the answer always, it makes life so much more enjoyable going into whatever the situation or experience is with an open mind versus a closed one, because the same conversation, the same interaction, dialogue is going to happen regardless, but how I receive that information and how that person receives me, it can vary greatly, right? And so, yeah, I definitely also know how to receive compliments and receive love. If somebody is giving you something, I used to be the one that was like, nah, not me, it's all about you. Like I would deflect it. I just didn't feel comfortable receiving things. It almost felt like manipulation. Like they were, what do you want from me? Why are you being so nice to me? I have a different perspective of people today, and being humble and having humility, it just makes, for me, life so much more enjoyable, because it's like, I don't know what I don't know, and it's a lot of things that I don't know. And also, the more I know, the less I know. It's not like the more I know, the more I know. It's like the opposite happens. Zombie Parks, 100%. Raftar, and where is your family? So I have, how many family members are in your family? So I grew up, I had a younger sister. She's still alive. I have a younger sister. And then when I was 7, my parents got divorced. And really quickly, hold on here. I promise I will answer your question. My dog needs to go potty. So I'm gonna be I'll be back within a minute, okay? Please be patient with me. All right, come on, sister. Come on, Sissy Moo. Good job, Bubba. Come on, eat. All right, come on. Good job, Bubba. Good job. All righty, y'all. I appreciate your patience. I am back. Okay, so how many family members do I have? I have a little sister. My parents divorced and remarried relatively quickly when I was 7. So I gained an older sister. I gained 3 older sisters, all of them stepsisters. 2 from my dad's marriage and then 1 from my mom's marriage. But today, I don't have a relationship with many of them. And I know that might sound, I don't know how that would sound based off of your upbringing and your culture and society, how society views family. I was raised to put loyalty above everything else. And I realized that by me pledging my loyalty to my family, it actually meant that it superseded my needs. And I started to realize, in particular with my mother, that I felt very anxious around her. It was like this, I felt like her doll. It was like, get this job, live in this place, wear these kind of clothing. And I was an adult, but I was still like a very compliant daughter. And so, albeit my father, my mother, siblings, they're all still alive today. I just haven't talked to them in almost 5 years, if you can believe that. So, Zombie Parks, same here, big sis. MD, single life is best. It's, to me, it's the best because, at least right now, because I feel at peace in my life. But I do know, without a shadow of a doubt, there will be someone that God introduces me to at some point in time in the future. And if I can remember to be honest with myself and be authentic, not revert back to old coping mechanisms or behaviors that I learned as a child that don't serve me as an adult, I know that relationship will be the best as well. Though there will be something magical about that relationship that I can't even put into words today. So I have gratitude for both. I used to have the mindset, I was always chasing a relationship. I was on dating applications. I was just always on the prowl. I was always looking for a partner. And it wasn't until I realized that until I'm whole, no matter who I bring into my life, that relationship will never be fully balanced because I'm not fully balanced. And I'm not saying I don't get angry or upset or feel annoyed or frustrated or, like just consumed by my own ego. But for the most part, my days don't have a lot of peaks and a lot of valleys, So, Zombie Parks, I still struggle with receiving anything. There could be a variety of reasons for that, but awareness is step 1, being aware of the fact that I struggle to receive things. So you could make a deal with yourself. The next time somebody offers me something that I could genuinely use, whether it's help, whether it's a listening ear, whether it's a physical material item, I'm gonna say yes. And not only am I gonna say yes, I'm gonna say yes without thinking of a way that I can pay them back. Because if you're anything like me, I used to receive help, but in my mind, I kept a checklist, like a tally. Okay, they helped me this time. This was how big the help was, the perceived help was. It was, they helped me move. That's really huge. Versus, hey, they picked me up a coffee. That's a little bit less of an ask, And so that means you have conditions on your relationships. And that most likely mom or dad, grandma, grandpa, whoever raised you, had conditions on the relationship. And that when something was done, it wasn't done from the intention of being unconditionally loving. It was so that I could get something in return. But the beautiful thing is you can decide today that you're no longer going to operate that way. You know what I mean? Vineet, a wise old man said to me, kindness is that luxury that will never run out. Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? Kindness also, it doesn't cost anything. And I would even take it a step further and say, being nice costs nothing. To me, kindness and nice are two very different things. To be kind requires a moral obligation. Because to be kind, it's attached to a moral compass. And I'll give you an example. A woman puts on a dress. And let's just say the dress doesn't fit her nicely. She might feel good in the dress, and that's on her. You have free will. Wear whatever the fuck you want to wear. Wear whatever you want to. But in this experiment, the woman who's in this dress says to the man she's dating, does this dress look nice on me? How does this dress look on me? The nice thing to say is the dress looks great. The dress looks great. That's the nice thing to say. The kind thing to say, which has a moral obligation to it, is, babe, that dress does not flatter you. And you have a beautiful body. So let's find you something that actually benefits your figure. So again, the moral obligation is like it's not all sunshine and rainbows, but it is, for me, I prefer someone kind over someone nice any day of the week. But that's just my preference. I wouldn't necessarily call myself a nice person. I would, and again, I'm exactly who you think I am, so maybe you do see me as nice, but I see myself more as kind. Raftar, oh, not an issue, I'm waiting. I think that we were talking about family at that time. You also have a dog. Oh, man. Animals are the best. I really, whether it's I don't know, pet snake, pet hamster, whatever it is, they all have souls to me. So, Vineet, nowadays I'm seeing life into a different perspective. Nowadays, I just love myself and I'm doing those things which make me happy and I'm doing great. Even my skin is glowing. Man, when you're in alignment with the universe, it's almost like aging almost stops. Health issues kind of go by the wayside. It's like when you take care of yourself, the universe also takes care of you too. That's beautiful. I wonder, Vineet, what prompted you to have a different perspective? Did you read a book? Did you have an experience with another person and, maybe you got some feedback and were like, I didn't know that I was that type of person. I don't want to be that type of person. What made you even want to make a shift? You know what I mean? I find that inspiring. Zombie Parks. I definitely hope to meet someone, but it's very hard for me to let anyone in. People have hurt me in return. Maybe not everyone, but a lot of people have. And the fact that I wear my heart on my sleeve doesn't help. Do know, though, that your perceived weaknesses, being too open, wearing your heart on your sleeve, I see those as people's superpowers, like things that you were picked on, made fun of, you know, taken advantage of as you were a child. To me, those are your superpowers as an adult. And I totally get that. But I also, you have such a, don't punish yourself today for what people have done to you in the past. That is my only, you know, piece of love that I want you to know. When you keep people at arm's length, you're punishing them for something that someone else did in the past. And as a byproduct, you punish yourself as well. But I understand it. I do. I understand it. And so you have a human to take care of. So take care of this human however you can see best fit to do so today. I look back on experiences I had even a year ago, and I almost find it comical, you know, the way that I responded or loved myself. And it's like, I didn't know any different though. Like if I knew better, I would have done better. I didn't know better. I was literally doing the best I could with the skills I had at that time. So, Vineet. But I don't know if I will meet someone or not, but the present day for me is the best day for me. 13 years, I was just finding that one which I wanted, but now I understand it's within me. Oh my gosh. I had the same awakening moment myself about 5 years ago. Mine came through music, this specific awareness. And I remember I was listening to a song by Adele. And you know Adele, she sings a lot of love songs. And for whatever reason, while I was listening to that song, instead of me like daydreaming about this partner that I would have, it was like I was singing the song to myself. It was like my higher self was singing the song to me in this human form. And I realized in that moment, like, everything that I do needs to be for me, and how I take care of myself. Like, because I was a people pleaser. It was like I wanted people to see me a certain kind of way, so I would go out of my way to, you know, almost like play a role in their world. And the moment I realized that the person I need to take care of the most is me, man, and the opinion that matters, anything that matters comes from me. What y'all think of me is none of my business. Really, it's none of my business. It's not important to me. Now, is it loving? Do I receive it? Am I grateful? 100%. But if I went around living my day with the expectation that the only way that I could feel love is if somebody else gave it to me, I would be empty. It's on me to fill up my love tank, no one else's, you know? Raftar. I have fishes and a turtle and a dog. I remember you saying that you had the dog, the beagle, because I think you were asking about Soap yesterday. Oh, her name is Maggie. Is her full name Margaret and you call her Maggie, or is it Maggie and you just call her Maggie? Of course the turtle's name is Leonardo. I forget which color. Was he orange? Golly, I can't remember what color he wore. Zombie Parks, I try not to. It's very hard though. Thank you for being with me and being in my life. Dude, I totally understand that. And what may also be coming through Zombie Parks, at least some information I'm getting, because you know I'm psychic, or maybe you don't, but I am psychic, is it could also be that there are people that you meet in your life and you immediately are getting an energy reading off of them. And the energy reading is, this isn't someone to be trusted, or whatever the feeling is. And trust your body. Your body will never lie to you. So that could be it as well, is that you're just meeting some people that aren't supposed to be for you. You know what I mean? Vineet, I totally relate with you, Tiffany. I was going with that, but now I just want to be joyful, no worries for the world, peace, love, and die nothing more than that I want from life. Same. I heard this thing from some YouTube short, but it was a psychologist talking about basically how did he put it? Basically, the best gauge to tell if your children felt loved and supported as a child is that they didn't want to be famous when they grew up. Because if they wanted to be famous, they didn't receive the focus and love as a child from you that they should have. So now they're going out into the world and seeking that validation through others. And I don't know if I ever wanted to be famous as a child. And I know this might sound weird, but I knew that I was going to be. I don't know how else to say it than that. And I get that I'm 40, I get that I'm not famous, but it's just something in my bones. But to add on to what you shared, Vineet, is I did used to have this longing to leave a legacy, to leave some sort of, so people would remember me. And now I'm such at peace knowing in less than 100 years, nobody will know who I am. And not in the sense of like, nobody's gonna know who I am, like pity or like worry, but more like it gives me freedom to just be myself, be a weirdo, be playful, that, inner child, childlike energy, not having an attachment on the outcome of what I'm doing, but just doing it because I feel joy while I'm doing it. So I find that really beautiful, Vineet. Zombie Parks. That's why I'm slowly beginning to distance myself here, but I come back because of people like you. Yeah, exactly. Our energy is a hot commodity, and where you spend it and what you do with it, because it is finite, right? Like, we don't live forever here. Soul is eternal, but the human does die. And so what you do with your time is very valuable, Ooh, MD, my favorite singer. Okay, that's really hard for me. That's like picking a favorite movie. But I'll go with the corny ones. I love Taylor Swift, but specifically like her folklore album, the albums that she came out with in 2020 and 2021. But I love like Rainbow Kitten Surprise, more like alternative rock music. The song that I've been obsessed with recently, and I can't think of his name. Hold on, I'll pull it up. The song is called Bless the Telephone. Have you guys heard it? It's like really popular on social media right now. But I love like classic rock too, like Journey and Foreigner and Boston and REO Speedwagon. I mean, those are like the bands that I grew up listening to as a child. MD, what about you? What is like some of your favorite artists? Enlighten me, grow my consciousness. Vineet, that's the whole point. Exactly, yeah. Zombie Parks, I don't know where I fit on here, but I know I will never have to question that with you. Of course not, not ever. All are welcome here. And not only that, something I've thought about that has not happened yet, and maybe it won't, like we're all divinely protected, whether we realize it or not. God loves us. Well, not only do we have guardian angels and your ancestors and a spirit team and gods and goddesses and ascended masters, we archangels, we are protected. But something that hasn't happened yet is somebody being really nasty in a live event. And I wonder if part of it is because of the energy that is created here and what type of people and energy are just not invited. I don't know if that's why, but I just haven't experienced it yet. But what I'm getting to is if and when I do, even for those individuals, is like my first response is not just to kick someone out and block them. Like, we're all children of God. We all live complex lives. Whether we perceive that someone lives a complex life or not, it doesn't make it any less complex. And let's say somebody does do something rude or provocative. The last thing I would probably do would be to shun them, because they already probably feel isolated. They already probably feel like they don't connect with people. And so by me shunning them or like blocking them, it only revalidates that experience for them versus meeting them with an open heart and unconditional love. So if and when that happens, I don't know how I'll cross that bridge, but I can guarantee it will be with an open heart. Because love is infinite. Love, it's not like you can only love 5 people and you're like, oh my goodness, I gotta like kick somebody out of my life so I can add you to the roster. Love doesn't work like that. It's infinite. It goes on forever. Vineet, have you listened to Billy Strings? No, I'm going to pull him up right now. Oh, but this is a song I'm just loving right now. His name is Labi Siffre. Sorry if y'all, I can't really see. No, it's called Bless the Telephone. I'll play like a little bit of it. I'm sure you all have heard this. Can you all hear, hopefully?
It's nice to hear your voice again. I've waited all day long, even wrote a song for you. It's strange the way you make me feel. With just a word or two, I'd like to do the same for you.
I just love this song.
It's nice to hear you say hello.
Now,
how are things with you?
I love you.
But very soon it's time to go.
An office job to do
while I'm here writing songs for you.
I just love that song. All right. Billy Strings. We're going to look him up. Oh, man. Okay, I know who he is. I'm going to leave this tab open because while I'm getting ready for work, I normally listen to music. I've seen him more on podcasts. Like he was on with a podcast with Theo Vaughn. He seems like I don't know, like somebody who wants to change the world. Not in the sense of like, that's his role, but like he's like a spiritual leader to me. Like the way that he shows up, he gives permission to other people to do the same. So, Zombie Parks, you are too kind. You are the sweetest little brother. There you go. Vineet, yesterday what happened, negative person comes to my live stream too. I just said to him, I love you and God loves you. Exactly. It's like, what are you gonna, again, it's like, I don't know what I'll do until I'm in the situation, but when I have felt about it and I drop into my heart space, like I get out of my head, right? Because the ego is all about fear and protection and perceived perceptions. But when I drop into my heart space, I'm like, this person doesn't need to be persecuted or made fun of or attacked. They probably already feel that way in their day-to-day life. And so really what they need is love at this moment. And if I can love them, that's beautiful. So, all right, I'm going to keep open Billy strings, and I will listen to him later today. I've got both of my babies. This is kind of the situation. We've got the cat here. We've got the dog here. What about it, girl? What about it, girl? So I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. I'm going to get getting out of here. We've been live for almost, I don't know, just shy of an hour. Love me like you do. Okay, I'll open that one. I think I know that one. Is it the one by Little Mix? Vineet? Or sorry, MD? Is that the one? Love me like... No, this is not the right one. Like you do. I didn't think that... Oh, of course, Ellie Goulding. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Whenever I think of that song, it reminds me of 50 Shades of Grey, the movie. I don't know why, because that was like the song for the trailer. But yes, that's a massive ballad there for sure. All right, Vineet, you have a nice day too. Bye, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow if you want to join. I love you all so very, very much.